Alright guys, so today we're going to install the resistors that I just purchased and hopefully fix my brake light issue. So I've gotten a 5 watt 56 ohm resistor. This will go on the tail light circuit, and a 10 watt 27 ohm resistor for these LED lights on the back. So in order to get these in parallel with the existing wiring, what we're going to do is essentially we have the battery on the bike, so battery on the bike like that, and then we currently have that brown cable coming in, and before we used to hook up the tail light directly to it. So that's the tail light, and then the tail light would plug into the ground cable, which would then go to the negative of the battery, right? So that's what the old setup used to be. Now we're gonna need to add another circuit here with this guy. The 56, this 56 ohm resistor. When I did the calculations, I needed a 51.2 ohms. Unfortunately, they didn't have a 51 ohm or a 50. They only had, the closest things were a 47 or a 56. I chose to go with the 56. This will present a slightly less power draw on the whole circuit. I think instead of the total draw being 530 milliamps, which matches this guy, I think we're going to end up with something like 506 milliamps, which that's okay. The other resistor that's going to be on the these tail lights at the back, that one's actually I needed a 27.5 and I got a 27, so that one will actually have a little bit higher draw. So instead of 530 on that circuit milliamps, we're going to be having, I think, 536 or 539 milliamps. So I think the total combined will actually result in fixing everything. So in order to fix this, what we're going to do is we're literally going to build this portion of the circuit out. So in order to do that, we have our resistor. We're going to have a cable that splices like that with a male bullet connector on this end, female bullet connector on this end. So let's do that as a female. That's connected to the thing, and then similarly again, female on this side and male on this side, and we're going to attach the red wire for the tail light. So if this is a tail light circuit, tail light, we're going to attach the red cable here, so that's the red, and we're going to attach the ground or black cable here, and then this will go into the brown on the bike, and this will go into the ground on the bike, which is green, I believe. So yeah, let's make this extra circuit with the resistors. We're going to do the same thing with the other one, except the actually exactly the identical thing, except this would be the circuit with the LED lights. So let's do that, and then go down to the bike and plug everything in. Okay, and here's our parallel circuit. I haven't electrical taped anything yet, just so I can show you guys. So we have the bullet connector on one end, male, female on this end. We splice it. We have the resistor, and on the other side we have again female. So the tail light will essentially plug into these two ends, and then this will go into the ground on the bike. This will go into the brown wire on the bike, and we should be good. So now I'm just going to electrical tape it. I already made the one side for the other circuit as well. I'm going to make the ground wire as well, and then solder together the 10 watt resistor and electrical tape, and we should be good to go. Okay, my two circuits with the resistors and the parallel connectors for the tail lights and the LED lights on the license plate are ready. So let's go downstairs, plug them in, and hopefully see this thing work properly. Okay, so after plugging in my parallel resistor contraptions, what that ended up doing is nothing. So other than drawing more amperage from my battery and draining the battery faster, it didn't end up fixing my brake light when the bike is running. So on a hunch, after trying a few different things, I figured, what if I plugged in the 56 ohm resistor in series or in line before the power for the brake light, essentially making the power that the running light pulls slightly less, or making the running light dimmer. And when I did that, this is what happened. So I have a running tail light. The brake blinks when the bike is not running, and then when I do start the bike, things actually work. So brake light. So that actually fixed my problem. I took off the 27 ohm 10 watt resistor from the rear lights. This was just getting really hot, and it was pulling unnecessary amperage from the battery. This one I ended up plugging into series, so now I have these extra connectors for no reason. So I think what I'll do is I'll just simplify the circuit. I'll make literally just a resistor have a female connector on this side and a male connector on this side, so I can just plug it in nice and clean and tuck everything in, and my brake light is fixed. So let's do that. Alright, simplified my little circuit here. Now I got the 56 ohm resistor in line with the power for the tail light. And let me turn it on. We have a running tail light. Blinking brake when the bike is off. Okay, so problem fixed. Let's tuck this in, and that'll be it. Alright guys, so that was it for this episode. We fixed the tail light. Make sure to subscribe, hit the little bell for notifications when new videos become available. Check me out on Instagram at drmoto2018, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.